Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Mm-mm. Oh my God. There's somebody who's gonna laugh if they watch this live stream and hear that I just did that. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome. Welcome to my little space here in the Facebook world. How are you tonight? I am doing well. I am in Rochester, New York. I had a beautiful day. Walked a million miles. Feeling good. Once you're here today, hop on so that I can know that you're watching. It always feels weird to be talking when I don't know who's watching. So, give me a shout out. Tell me you're here. Please. Hi. So, why are you seeking? Why are you seeking? This is a pretty open-ended question, and I could be referring to a million different things. But I am speaking specifically into why are you seeking and expanding your mind through the use of entheogens. If you don't know what entheogens are, let me tell you. They are plant-like substances that are used to literally generate the divine within. Plants such as ayahuasca. So, hi Theo, hi. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you. So my big question is, why are you seeking? Why are you seeking expansion and turning to tools like plant medicines to change your life and to learn about yourself and to expand your reality and expand your experience here? Why is it that you are doing that? This is big on my heart right now because I feel as if, of course, people throughout time have been using entheogens and plant medicinals to learn about themselves and to connect with the divine and to expand and to explore other dimensions. It's been happening forever. It's something that is a huge part of life in this reality here. But I feel like there is an even bigger explosion of this right now, especially in the world of ayahuasca. A lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon of wanting to seek out the healing that you can find through the medicine of ayahuasca. And it's not surprising that this is happening because we're in this time right now where we're really wanting to expand as humans. There's so much information and possibility for us. Like, we can literally just become amazing things and do amazing things in the world right now, and there's so many tools out there that people are using to really upgrade their lives, up-level their lives, and to really learn about themselves so they can figure out what it is they're supposed to be doing with themselves. And specifically speaking, ayahuasca happens to be a medicine that is kind of like an ultimate truth speaker. It is, for many people, like the queen of all plant medicine experiences. I know for myself, I waited many, many, many years from once it had come into my awareness before I decided to finally participate in ceremony, because I felt that I was going to learn the biggest lessons about myself. I also felt like I was going to have to face maybe the darkest parts of myself, and I knew that it was going to be like this huge experience, and I really wanted to make sure that I was in a place where I was ready for it and where I was open to it and where I was going to be able to deal with what I found out. And so it took me many years before I decided to make the journey to participate in this type of sacred ceremony, and I personally am so grateful that I waited, and I am also really happy that I decided to go through with my decision. What's on my heart right now is, when you take yourself to a place like this where you enter a realm where you're going to learn major things about yourself and have to deal with and face major things that have happened in your life or that you have had buried or suppressed, there is a huge responsibility with this. And I will say for sure that just being in this experience and just being in the magical moment of sacred ceremony, you're going to learn and heal and face and transcend so many things. And so much of the healing or the understanding will be had right there in the moment. You will have many actualizations, you will have much understanding, you will release many things, you will face many things, and a lot of the work is done while you're within ceremony. In addition to that, a huge part of the work is done after you leave the circle of sacred ceremony, after you've journeyed back home, after the newness and the wonderment of the experience has faded. Once you go back to your normal life, you're back in your normal environment, that's when the real work begins, or needs to begin, or needs to be activated, and needs to be paid attention to, because that is the true integration process. And integrating is what's going to really change your life. It's what's going to really make a shift for you. It's what's going to really ingrain the experience or the lesson or the guidance that you receive through your ceremony. The integration, in my opinion, is the most important part of this type of journey. I mean, yes, it's fun to go for ceremony, and yes, it's fun to go have the experience, and yes, that's the magical moment. That's when you feel connected. That's when you're in the realm. That's when you're feeling all of the things, and you're with community and all of that. But I truly believe in my heart, and the mission behind my company, Elevated Experience, is to teach people to get the most out of their experiences. It's to teach people who are wanting to explore and who are already exploring and who are already wanting to learn about these altered realms and these spaces of higher dimension, that if you're going to visit these places and you're going to do this type of work in your life, make sure it matters and make sure it counts and make sure you're bringing it back into your life for you to make better of your life and make better of the world around you and make better of your connections so that it can serve you in the here and now. I believe these tools are tools. I believe they are sacred, and I believe that they should be used and participated with in the highest of integrity and with intention. Of course, I believe in having fun. Of course, I believe in just like release and good times and all that. But for a medicine such as ayahuasca, that's a very serious personal experience, one that is going to take you to places that no other experience that I know of in this lifetime, in this reality, can take you. It is a very, very special place, one that holds great responsibility. And I feel strongly in my heart right now that there is an epidemic, if you will, of people who are seeking out ayahuasca and seeking out ceremony experience in this way, and they are traveling thousands and thousands of miles to go into jungles around the world and have this awakening. And I feel like people are receiving this transmission and then they're going back into their regular life and they're not really sure what to do now. They're left with this question of, well, what's next? Like, I feel like a completely different person now. How do I fit back into my real reality? You know, oftentimes we feel this like great feeling of like we had the most ultimate experience in our life when we journey to do these type of plant medicine ceremonies, and we just want to like scream it out from a rooftop and like tell all of our friends and families how this is the best thing in the world and everybody needs to try it. And that can be a really like interesting place to navigate when you go back into your real life and you're not necessarily surrounded by community anymore. You're not in the like sacred space of the circle of combined souls that are, you know, sharing in the same beautiful experience that you are. And you can find yourself back in a place in your regular life where maybe you're having a hard time connecting to people. Maybe you're seeing life in a different way. Maybe you're just like not feeling like you're on the level anymore of where you were, and maybe you're feeling really alone with this. And I think that there is a huge responsibility that needs to be happening in the world right now for a mass amount of people who are traveling the distance and taking the pilgrimage to seek learning and understanding through plant medicine. And I know a lot of you out there, a lot of people who are seeking do have community. They do have environments where they can continue to do this work and bring this kind of work back into their own practice for their day-to-day living. There's a lot of people who know a lot of other people who participate in this type of work, and a lot of people do have support and they do have community. But I'm speaking specifically out to the people who are seeking with such like conviction in their heart to want to have this life-changing experience, and then they get to go have it and they come back to their life and they're not sure what to do next. They're not sure how to integrate the visions that they received. They're not sure how to activate the guidance that they got about what their potential is for their life. They're not sure how to associate with and resonate with the people that are in their current lives and reality anymore. I'm speaking out to the people who are seeking this wonderful healing medicine and are back home now wondering what to do and how to continue to activate this experience and how to get more out of this experience. I'm talking to people who really want to continue to activate and integrate all of the goodness that they experienced in their ceremonies. I'm speaking to you right now if this is you, if you are wanting to learn more about what's available for you, if you're wanting to go deeper into yourself and go and find a deeper understanding of all the beautiful messages that your plant medicine journey taught you. I am speaking to you. I created something for you. It is called the Ayahuasca Aftercare Program. I created this program because I create things that I wish that I had myself. I do a lot of my own personal work. I am very dedicated to my own evolution, and I am very disciplined when it comes to doing my work. But I know that I also greatly benefit from having a community around me of people who are on the same path, who understand also what I'm going through. I benefit greatly from guides and teachers that can give me deeper introspection, deeper prompts and guidance for activating things deeper within myself. And I greatly benefit around accountability and the just simple invitation to go deeper into myself and to be in a space that nurtures a deeper understanding of who I am. And I love to be around other people who like to experience that too. I love and live for being around other people who are about elevating their experience. So the Ayahuasca Aftercare Program, it is a 6-week digital program, and it is starting in just about a week. I am beyond excited about it. The circle is already forming. This is for you if you want to learn further how to integrate your greatness from your plant medicine journeys. If you want to go deeper with the work that you've already done, this is for you. I am for you. One of the biggest questions that I'm getting in regards to this program, people are asking me all the time, is, can I take this program if I have not experienced ayahuasca yet? And the answer to that is yes. I did create this experience for a place for people to have to go after their experiences so they can continue the integration. But what we're going to be doing in this course is we're going to be really reflecting on ourselves and what we're looking for in regards to how we want to expand and ways that we can do this. We're going to be talking about the magic of ayahuasca. I have 3 ayahuasca masters from my own community that are going to be joining me for this course to share knowledge and experience with you. And we're going to learn about the message that ayahuasca has for the world and for you as a human. We're going to be learning about what to do when you are faced with the deep, dark darks or the scary parts that come up about yourself during your ceremony. And we are also going to be discussing how you can realize your potential for living your life through the passions of your heart, and how to recognize the codes that you receive through your ceremony and how to activate them within yourself. And we're creating a community. So this is great for you also, in answer to that question, if you haven't gotten to seek through this medicine yet, but you're thinking about it and you want to learn more about it and you want to have some questions answered and you want to be in a space so that you can feel the vibration of ayahuasca before you make your decision to go journey for this. So in answer to the question, yes, it is for you, even if you have not had your own sacred ceremony yet. But it is also intended primarily for the people who have done the pilgrimage and have gone to ceremony and have had that experience and are now left in a place where they are asking themselves, now what? What more can I receive from this? What more can I expand into? How else can I elevate this experience? I am going to drop the link in the comments. I am enrolling people for about 1 more week. We officially start on the 24th. What are you waiting for? This is going to be magical. I create magical experiences for people to realize themselves, and I am so, 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 so excited to connect with you in this space. Come on, come on, come on. Join me. The circle is forming, and I can't wait to see you there. All right. Have a beautiful night. Aloha.